Riley's emotions are joyfully supporting her during a hockey game and helping her prepare for high school. As they work together, they create a sub-basement in headquarters called the Sense of Self, where they store memories that shape Riley's character. This leads to the formation of inner voices that affirm Riley's identity, like "I'm a good person." Joy has also built a pipe that shoots unwanted memories to the back of the mind. Riley is eager to try out for her high school hockey team, the Firehawks, and the emotions ensure she feels confident and ready. One night, the emotions are startled awake by the sound of the puberty alarm. Headquarters is suddenly flooded with workers who start making changes to the control board but leaving before finishing, warning that more changes are coming. The emotions quickly realize that their influence on Riley is becoming more unstable, causing her to overreact to small things. Riley is excited to attend hockey camp with her friends Grace and Bree, and dreams of them all making the Firehawks together. However, Grace reveals that she and Bree will be attending a different high school, leaving Riley feeling anxious. At camp, the emotions are surprised to meet Anxiety, a new emotion who fixates on worst-case scenarios on Riley's future. They also encounter Envy, who is constantly jealous and entertained by the others, Embarrassment, who is shy and rarely interacts with the group, Ennui, who lounges on her couch and tinkers with the control board using her phone, and Nostalgia, who is always reminiscing about the past but stays mostly in the background. Riley meets her idol, Valentina Val Ortiz, who joined the Firehawks as a freshman. Anxiety and Envy try to make Riley appear confident in front of Val, but end up making the interaction awkward. When Riley struggles to choose between spending time with Val or her friends, Anxiety urges her to ignore her sense of self. Later in the locker room, Joy encourages Riley to have fun with Grace and Bree, but they get caught by Coach Roberts, who confiscates their phones and makes them do exercise, leaving Riley feeling embarrassed. Anxiety continues to pressure Riley to impress Val and distance herself from Grace and Bree. To achieve this, she sends Riley's sense of self to the back of her mind. Anxiety insists that Joy must reinvent Riley for the future and orders Embarrassment to literally bottle up joy, anger, sadness, disgust, and fear, sending them to the vault along with Riley's other suppressed beliefs and emotions. Meanwhile, Anxiety pushes Riley to regain Val's favor, practice extra hard, and appear impressive to both Val and Coach Roberts. In the vault, the emotions encounter Bluefy and Pouchy, characters from a cartoon Riley still enjoys, Lance Slashblade, a video game character Riley and Disgust have a crush on, and Deep Dark Secret, a large figure who guards Riley's most terrible secret. Deep Dark Secret helps free the emotion from their bottle, while Pouchy produces a stick of dynamite to aid in their escape. Lance defeats the security guards by rolling into a ball, accidentally knocking them into each other, allowing the emotions to escape. They locate the stream of consciousness and plan to retrieve Riley's sense of self from the back of her mind. Joy persuades Sadness to return to headquarters so she can recall them at the right moment through Joy's pipe. Anxiety continues to drive a wedge between Riley and her friends in favor of Val and her group. During this time, Riley sarcastically criticizes a band she likes, eats a protein bar that tastes awful, and overworks herself, leading to increasingly erratic behavior. Joy, anger, disgust, and fear's journey to the back of Riley's mind is hindered by the sarcasm, forcing them to take a longer route through the aisles of her long-term memory. Frustrated by their situation, fear, disgust, and anger express their concerns, leading Joy to admit that she feels overwhelmed, hopeless, and exhausted from trying to maintain a positive outlook all the time. The others apologize and they continue their journey. Back at headquarters, Sadness isolates herself, reading through manuals in search of a solution. Embarrassment discovers her, but since he's beginning to doubt Anxiety's plan, he keeps her presence a secret. The emotions eventually reach Imagination Land, only to find everything being rearranged, except for Mount Crushmore. They discover that the massive pillow fort has been turned into a studio that produces projections for Riley. The emotions persuade the workers to create positive ideas for Riley, which momentarily calms her, but this frustrates Anxiety, who finds these ideas unrealistic. As the workers start ignoring Anxiety, the emotions are forced to flee from security. The emotions encounter a parade of potential future jobs and manage to hop onto a balloon shaped like Riley as a judge, using it to fly away. Meanwhile, Anxiety convinces Riley to get out of bed and visit Coach Roberts' office to check on her progress at camp. Sadness tries to stop her by stealing Ennui's phone, but is quickly discovered and captured. The emotions realize Riley is not ready yet, prompting Anxiety to pull ideas, depicted as light bulbs, to trigger a brainstorm that disrupts Joy, disgust, anger, and fear's journey. Although they escape the storm, the massive light bulb is sent to headquarters. Anxiety suggests fully dedicating themselves to making Riley appear better than everyone else, leading to the formation of a new sense of self, driven solely by Anxiety, which now echoes, "I'm not good enough." Anxiety nervously insists that this feeling will pass, causing concern among the other emotions. Joy, disgust, anger, and fear finally reach the back of Riley's mind and climb the mountain of forgotten memories. They find the sense of self and contact Sadness, who has escaped with the help of Embarrassment. However, they're too late to prevent anxiety from tearing apart the pipe back to headquarters. Joy breaks down, feeling hopeless as she watches Riley become a self-conscious, self-loathing person. Anger calls on Pouchy, who provides dynamite to propel them on a wave of memories back to headquarters. During a hockey game, Riley accidentally bumps into Grace and is sidelined, triggering an anxiety attack fueled by anxiety's frantic attempts to fix everything, creating a windstorm in headquarters. Sadness, embarrassment, ennui, and envy try to remove the new sense of self, but fail because anxiety still controls the console. The other emotions return and imbue Riley's original sense of self with memories, helping her reconnect with her true self. As they reach the top, Joy appeals to anxiety, telling her that she can't dictate who Riley is just to ensure a better future and that everything will be okay. This frees Riley from her overwhelming anxiety, allowing the emotions to successfully remove the new sense of self. Joy places Riley's original sense of self on the pedestal, but the storm continues. A remorseful anxiety apologizes to Joy, admitting she can't control who Riley becomes. Joy realizes that hiding Riley's mistakes limited her perspective, so she removes the sense of self and lets the flood of memories create a new one, making Riley more complex and emotionally balanced. Grace and Bree check on Riley, who admits she was upset about them going to different high schools and was trying to prove herself. She apologizes for her behavior, and Grace and Bree forgive her, reassuring Riley that they'll always be friends. The control panel calls on Joy to make Riley happy now that she's feeling better. Riley continues to warm up with Val and the Firehawks while staying connected with Grace and Bree. Anxiety now has her own space to relax, and embarrassment becomes more open, though still shy. The other emotions embrace their expanding family, although nostalgia remains in the basement. With an ever-evolving sense of self, Riley moves forward with her life and smiles when she gets a text about her potential Firehawks recruitment. In the mid-credits scene, Riley's parents ask how the hockey camp went. The emotions grow nervous, but Ennui calmly has Riley respond, "It was alright." Mom's emotions start to overthink Riley's response, and Mom's anxiety appears. Worrying if Riley has joined the band, Mom's sadness welcomes anxiety back to headquarters, while Dad's anxiety shows up, wondering the same thing as Mom's anger. Dad's emotions affirm that Riley's answer is exactly what it seems, and they return to watching the game. In the post-credits scene, Joy releases deep dark secret and asks about his secret. He confesses that Riley was the one who burned the hole in the rug, and Joy admits she thought it was from when Riley peed in the pool. Embarrassed, deep dark secret retreats to the vault again. Inside Out 2 boldly constructs the entire world within Riley's mind, transforming her emotions and memories, stored as collectible marbles, into a magical, philosophical amusement park. While the original Inside Out dazzled as pure entertainment, it also delved deeper, offering a moving exploration of human personality. It wasn't just about helping Riley through her homesick depression, it depicted the inevitable loss of childhood's innocence and illusions as we grow older. Though the movie can't surprise us with the same imaginative boldness, the director and writers skillfully build upon the brilliance of the original, coming remarkably close to recapturing its magic. The sequel is a captivating fable about the desire to belong, to be validated by the cool culture that increasingly defines success. While the film is enchanting as an animated spectacle, it also offers a clever portrayal of early adolescence. Though not as funny as its predecessor, lacking the element of surprise, the film is filled with delightfully audacious moments. Inside Out 2 marks a creative triumph for Pixar, delivering what the studio does best, blending the perspectives of both children and adults. At its heart, the movie examines the micro-decisions that shape our personality. Will we let anxiety overshadow joy? Will the need to belong compromise our true selves? The film answers these questions in a thought-provoking way, leaving us eagerly anticipating a potential sequel that might explore the storms within Riley as she continues to grow. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.